What if God already planned your survival before the storm even formed? What if He knew every wave that would crash, every gust of wind that would howl, long before the sky even turned gray? This isn't just a hypothetical question. It's a real story, a powerful account of faith in the face of absolute chaos. And it all unfolds on a single doomed ship in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Our story begins with the Apostle Paul. He's a prisoner being transported to Rome on a large cargo ship. But Paul isn't just any prisoner. He's a man in tune with God. Before they even set sail from a port called Fair Havens, he senses danger. He walks up to the centurion, the man in charge, and says, "Men, I can see that our voyage is going to be disastrous and bring great loss to ship and cargo, and to our own lives also." But the ship's owner and the captain, they weren't having it. They saw a fair wind, a chance to make it to a better harbor for the winter dock. They dismissed Paul's warning. It was a democracy of two against one, and the majority chose to ignore the divine forecast. So they sailed right into the jaws of a trap. At first, everything was fine. A gentle south wind blew, and the crew probably mocked the prophet in chains. But then the sky darkened. A wind of hurricane force, called the northeaster, slammed into them. This wasn't just a storm. It was a monster. It grabbed the ship and threw it around like a toy. For days there was no sun, no stars, just the roaring of the wind and the crashing of the waves. The crew lost all hope. They threw the cargo overboard to lighten the ship. Then they threw the ship's tackle overboard. They were doing everything humanly possible to survive, but they were losing. Despair was so thick you could taste it. On the 14th night of this relentless nightmare, as everyone was starving and giving up, Paul stands up. Imagine the scene: a drenched, exhausted prisoner addressing a crew of hardened, terrified sailors. But he's not afraid. He's the calmest man on the ship. He says, "Men, you should have taken my advice, but keep up your courage, because not one of you will be lost. Only the ship will be destroyed. Last night an angel of the God to whom I belong and whom I serve stood beside me and said, 'Do not be afraid, Paul. You must stand trial before Caesar. And God has graciously given you the lives of all who sail with you. So keep up your courage, men, for I have faith in God that it will happen just as He told me.'" What an incredible moment, Dot, in the middle of a storm that proved the captain and the centurion wrong. The real leader emerged. And he wasn't a sailor. He was a prisoner with a promise from God, just as God promised. They eventually ran aground on an island, Malta. The waves were so violent, they literally broke the ship to pieces. But here's the miracle. Every single person on board, all 276 of them, made it safely to shore. Some swam, others clung to planks and pieces of the ship. Not one life was lost. The ship was gone, the cargo was gone, but the people were saved, exactly as God had declared through Paul. This story shows us something profound. Sometimes the storms in our lives are the very things that reveal who the true captain is. It wasn't the man with the title, but the man with the faith. God didn't stop the storm from coming, but He had already guaranteed their survival through it. He has a plan for you too. Even when the winds are howling and you feel like you're sinking, hold on to His promises. He is in control. If this story of God's faithfulness in the storm touches you, help us share His glory. Please like, share, and subscribe for more stories of his incredible power.